Hello, hello, hello. To everyone in the chat asking how the trip went. It went amazing. It was the best month of my life, and I'm sad it's over. Hopefully, something will top it in the next year or two. I have another big birthday trip I want to do next year, same time. But fabulous. It was like 9 days in London, about a week in Liverpool, like a week and a half or 2 weeks. I forget how long. A long time in Glasgow because I also did a day trip to Stirling from there and like a Highlands Loch Ness tour from Glasgow as well. And then finished the trip with, sorry, my mic's clipping. Wow, it's so loud. I hope I didn't hurt anyone's ears. Um, Rounded it out with 3 nights in Edinburgh. It was absolutely fabulous. The food, the people, the live music, everything, the buildings, just absolutely fabulous. If I had unlimited money, no doubt I would live in London. Like, no doubt in my mind. But I do not have unlimited money. So I came back home to make more money so that I can pay for the next trip. And so, a silly thing I wanted to draw, thinking of the trip, is in the UK, for anyone who's watching who's not in the UK, which is probably most of you because it's past midnight there now. But they have a variety of caterpillar cakes. Like, each major retail chain carries their own caterpillar shaped cake. Like M&S does one, Tesco, whatever. But I know the Tesco one because I took a picture of it because it was like my first day in London. Just I wanted to get some food for the hostel I was staying at, and I saw a Tesco caterpillar cake, and it was like one of the first trip pictures I took. Um, I would like to draw a Tesco caterpillar cake to start this dream. Maybe just a rough sketch, but I would genuinely like to do um, like a series where I draw all of them for fun for me. Uh, let's see, where is the add image thing? Returned. Welcome back, welcome back. Image. I have a few pictures of said caterpillar cake I will throw up on the screen. Slinky was his name, though the other picture I have it says Curly, so they must have changed his name at some point. But here's Slinky. I took a similar picture when I first arrived. I don't know where the picture is. Like, I'd have to airdrop it to myself, but that's what he looks like. I like him in the box because he looks a little snug and cute. I'll show you him outside of the box as well. Browse. Here he is outside of the box. Very cute. I like his little feet. Welcome back. I would say it's good to be back, but I don't know. I like being on vacation in the UK, so I like. I'm glad I made it back safe and sound, but I'd rather be on vacation still. But you got to return to real life at some point, huh? Okay, and then this one I thought was just funny. Why is he looking at a slice of himself? But this one it says curly, but the design looks the same as, so they must have just changed the name. Maybe they changed the ingredients or something, but he used to be curly and now he's slinky. But I just thought this picture was funny. I might not even need that for ref, but it was staring on in horror at a slice of himself. Maybe we'll just slide that one off to the side and pull it back in if I need it for something. Isn't he cute? I love him. So I thought I would start to ease myself into. It was like 3 days after I got back. I got back on the 7th. It was for like 3 nights in a row after I got back. My dreams were like randomly generated UK environments that I would walk through. Like my brain would invent a new pub based on all the pubs I had been in. It would invent like a new old torn down church or building or something, and I would just walk through them and because every day I was used to waking up and just exploring all these places for a month. And so my brain was still like in that inertia of like, okay, you woke up and it's time to go explore. Like, but now I'm just having like regular dreams that I forget about as soon as I wake up. So back to normal. The jet lag's gone. Feet are healed finally. I've been on like resting my foot for a week kind of deal. Because I went for a walk trying to get back into it, and then the next morning my foot hurt really bad, so I decided to rest it. So it's been in one of those boots for about a week, but should be good. Let's do 8.5 by 11. That'll be a fine canvas for wee Slinky. We need to draw him. I know, isn't he cute? Let's do a nice neutral background. Sketching. Let me pull up the full size images on my actual computer. I like him tucked in the box better than out of the box because he looks snug. He looks like he's in his little bed. I don't know. I think it's cute. I have a mental image of, whoa, why did it get bigger on this screen when I did not do that? Weird. Strange. We don't need it doing that. Okay, it's back to normal. I have an image of doing like all the caterpillar cakes as like little isometric, but not doing pixel art because who has the time? But that angle. What are these caterpillars called? Because you missed out on that. Oh, it's like every supermarket chain in the UK has one of these caterpillar cakes, but they all look different and have different names. But this is the Tesco one, and this is the one that I saw in the wild. But like M&S and I think Aldi, maybe not Aldi, I don't know. But all the chain stores have their own caterpillar. I think the M&S one's Colin Caterpillar. This one's Slinky now. I don't want to do that angle. I want to do like this kind of angle. I'll make it bigger, but I'm thinking like that. I just think it looks kind of cute and cozy. And I'll have to simplify whatever's on the side of the box and see. Maybe I'll just make it green, keep it simple, and like do that motif of like the little bubbles. I don't know if I want like the photo of the like. That's too much. Keep it simple. But these would be cute as like I don't make merch, but I would buy like a keychain or a like pin or something of the different caterpillar cakes. They could be so cute. This is a horrible color to sketch with. Let's do black instead. Easier on the eyes. I don't know why I picked red. That's horrible for my eyeballs. Yeah, that's better. Different names is adorable. Yeah, there's like curly, slinky. I can't remember. If somebody feels like Googling, they can. But there are a variety of caterpillar cakes, and they're all very cute. This one was my favorite because he was like my little welcome to the UK, like going to the grocery store and seeing the prices in pounds for the first time. It's like your first day on vacation in a country you've never been to before. It was very exciting. So when I got like 100 or so photos printed out from my trip because I wanted an actual physical photo album. And I got the photo I took of Slinky. He's like the front cover of the photo album of my trip. Such a highlight. So maybe I think I'll make the window like bigger. We want to see as much of him. So maybe I'll put it further back than it actually goes. We want a good visual of Slinky. And then I don't know if how that's how the actual top of the box looks. I'm gonna have to look up another ref. I'll just leave it like this for right now. I want to get Slinky in here. We're gonna thin out the sides here too. These don't need to be as thick as they actually are. We want to see this little guy's face. I love how snug and comfy he looks in his little box. And we'll simplify the icing on top so it'll be like maybe like three or four of those and not a million. Really smooth too, like to make a noise too. Something like that. And then all the sprinkles or hundreds of thousands or whatever they called. I'll just do a couple of them. Like I like that there's a variety of sizes. I think that's cute to have a couple big ones in the middle and then smaller ones on the outside. I think that's festive and fun. Something like that. I think that's a decent amount of candies. Can we draw them out of the box? Yeah, we can draw them out of the box. Why not? We're just sketching. I don't even know if I'll finish this today, but if we're having fun with him, maybe I'll look up the other caterpillar cakes too and we'll just do a caterpillar cake stream. That'd be kind of fun for my return from the UK. Do them all isometric and then maybe do them all hanging out with each other outside of the boxes. I'm gonna Google all the different caterpillar cakes in a minute. I want to put a little smile because he's got like a crease in the fondant or whatever. Maybe just like it'll be a really subtle smile. I'll bring his pupils, make them a little bit more cross-eyed than they are, just because I think that's cute. What a wee cutie. You gotta go later. Enjoy. Anyone else grow up with the Pound Puppies reboot show? I didn't even know they had a show. That's how old I am. I just knew Pound Puppies were like, they were toys, right? Or did it start as a show and then become toys? Because I was only familiar with toy Pound Puppies. It was probably a show I just never watched. And I just happened to have Pound Puppy toys in the house. I think shows based on toys started with what, G.I. Joe? So I guess it could have been both if it was an 80s thing at first. They designed the show with the toys in mind or whatever. Could be wrong. Let me look up a better angle of the top of the Tesco. Tesco Slinky cake. Try the top of this box. Oh, so it does go all the way back anyway. That's a much better angle. And this box has like butterflies and stuff on it. It's really cute. Okay. Let me throw this one up on the screen. This is better than this picture. Why are there like 8 copies of this? We don't need that. Okay. Image. Where's the better picture? There we go. This is a much better picture of the box. I don't know why I didn't look this up first. But it does go all the way back, which is good. Just that weird front angle. I think it was just them editing it to make the Tesco label more prominent, but whatever. But I do kind of I like the bubbles of the other one, but this one is very springy and it is like we just had Easter. So I think we'll do that. Do the butterflies and the sprinkles. I think that's cute. And it'll bring those sprinkle colors in to other parts of the picture too, instead of just inside of the box. We'll do just a couple swirls and lines and things like that. I get a bigger picture on my end. Like a little zigzaggy almost. A group of like 3. Couple here. Butterfly. Over here. Couple sprinkles. I think that's pretty cute. Let's do another butterfly up here. We'll make this just a white square. I don't want to put I don't know if I want to put the store name on it, even though maybe I'll just put Slinky, the name tag at the top. We don't need the brand name in it necessarily. The people who know will know that it's the Tesco one. It doesn't need to be said. We want his name visible. We want Slinky. I kind of like how his eyes are like in this picture too. Like one's a little bit higher and one's a little bit lower. Just slightly. It's cute. Maybe actually raise the nose up a little bit. We can make him more like, I don't know, like an actual character with emotions outside of the box. I think that might be fun to do when I do the outside of the box one. But for this one, I kind of want it to look like the actual cake, but stylized. But I like the eyes that are a little off. It's kind of like the ice cream bars, the Sonic and SpongeBob ice cream bars with the gumball eyes, where one's down here and one's up here. That's what it's kind of giving for me. Do Slinky, his little name tag going. I think all the caterpillar cakes I'd like to do at this angle in the box. Out of the box, we can get crazy and have fun with it. Let's, for fun, on a new layer, sketch Slinky out of the box. Let's see. What kind of animals did you see in the UK? I saw squirrels with slightly shorter tails, though I learned that there's like a squirrel beef. North American squirrels just absolutely decimate their native squirrel population. So there's these like, not like bounty because there's no prize reward, but it's like, call this number if you see any North American squirrels, and like a photo of like a squirrel, like a wanted poster. Because they don't want them over there. They're invasive, and they hurt their squirrels. So I guess I saw those. I saw swans in London. What happened to Slinky's face? He's just a little squish. That's all. There's nothing wrong with Slinky. He's beautiful. Um, I did see swans at, I can't remember the name of the park, but a park in London when I was walking through. My itinerary was wake up and look at Google Maps and go, oh, that looks cool, and just went there and then just wandered. So I kind of did whatever I wanted for a month, which was great. The only thing I had scheduled was like, if I wanted a tour of something, I'd schedule it the day before or like an hour before. Sometimes not even. I would just walk up and do it. Or the fancy dinner I got for myself for my birthday, I went to a very, very high end, like, it doesn't have a Michelin star, but it used to have a Michelin star. And then the head chef went vegan and decided to make the whole menu vegan, called Gauthier. I think that's how you pronounce it, French chef. Gauthier. Gauthier in Soho, very nice part of London. Treated myself to a very high end luxury dinner. So I scheduled that like months in advance because you need to. But that was the only thing that I like planned ahead of time. Everything else was just kind of like wake up and do whatever I want. Why not? What? Oh, the squirrels are you talking about? They're not native to the UK, so they're mean to the other squirrels and bad for the environment, I guess. If that's what you're asking about. And why does Slinky look like the type to be a really jolly little guy? Because just look at him. What a little sweetie. Yeah, we'll make him very upbeat. Maybe the other cakes will have different personalities, but Slinky looks very joyful. He looks very full of love and joy. And he kind of has a little bump above his nose, too. I just noticed, like a crease in the fondant to make him even more adorable. What a little sweetie. Um, Let me think about what he'd look like outside the box. New layer. Pull up. I meant to spell why not. Oh, I see. Never mind. Never mind. All right. And he has. Oh my gosh, he has little shoes. Red alert. He has shoes. This is like common knowledge to anybody in the UK, but this is like new to. Oh my god, why is this layer the one? First of all, why is this not locked? Hello. Okay. Do you see this? The man has shoes. He has sneakers. Anybody from the UK watching this is like, yeah, I've had one of these every year for my birthday since I was like 5. Like, we know he has shoes. But that's very exciting to me. So, let me think how to have him upright. Or, like, maybe not totally upright. Not like standing, but like, like a real caterpillar. Why is it lagging a little for you? It shouldn't be. Not on my end when I'm seeing the replay. Oh, it did lag a little bit just now. Huh. Let's see. My OBS says excellent, and my internet seems to be full strength and everything. Let me close some other stuff I have open. Maybe that's the issue. Let's close Need Illustrator open. 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 All right, are we lagging? I hope not, because I'm having fun drawing. I get this shape looking more wormy. Okay. Yeah, I'm still laggy on my end now, huh? Let me refresh my own YouTube here one sec. I'm still muted. Still lagging? Shoot. Hold on. I'm gonna move my head smoothly and see if after the delay it catches up. It's still lagging. Yeah, it's still lagging for me too. That's so weird. Hold on, let me restart OBS. It'll end the stream, but it'll start back up in like 30 seconds. Let's try. Are we back? Hold on. Yellow? Is it still lagging? Dang. I'm gonna move my head smoothly, see if it moves smoothly if it's laggy. Come on. Yeah, it's still lagging for me. Shoot. Let me check speedtest.net. Everything seems to be running just fine on my internet. I don't have anything open except what I normally have. What is going on? Yeah, internet speed's great. Connection is good on OBS. What is happening? Yeah, I have nothing else open. It would be causing a lag. Shoot. Well, I could restart my whole computer and try that. That's the only thing I have left to try. All right, let me restart my computer, see if that fixes it. I'll be back in, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. Let's see if it'll let me resume the same stream from the last time. I think I'm live again. I have to open up my YouTube tab again to read chat. One moment. All right, is it smooth yet? Or is it still lagging? Move my head. I think it's still lagging. Dang. I don't know what's going on. And I don't even have the iPad up on screen. It won't let me fix it now. Cool. Well, that's the least of my concerns if it's still lagging. Yeah, the internet speed is good. I'm not on a VPN or anything. I have nothing open now except OBS and one Safari tab. Don't even have the music going. Hmm. It might just be one of those days. Video. I don't know what's happening. Let's see. I can't even get my iPad to connect now. It's just, it doesn't want me to stream today. It doesn't want me to stream today. I guess I could schedule another one for tomorrow and try again. But that's so frustrating. I actually wanted to work on this now. It's so laggy. Why? Why is it laggy? Dang. Darn. Yeah, it's just one of those days. Well, shoot. I'll reschedule for tomorrow? Question mark. Stream rescheduled in case it's so laggy. Still doing shows tomorrow. Oh, I drew that on the screen, and then the iPad screen's not even visible on this. Yeah, all the forces are working against me streaming tonight. So I guess I'll see you all tomorrow? Question mark.